$24,871 is the amount of money I have made in the last 30 days using Claude. And in this video, I'm gonna be showing you my exact process on how I do this at 17 years old. Now, this does not mean you can copy it tomorrow and then money just appears in your bank account. It took me years to get this, and I got a huge amount of it wrong on the way. But everything I'm about to show you is real. Nothing here is a mock-up and nothing here is theory, because all of it is running right now while I'm sitting here talking to you. So this is how I do it, all of it, start to finish. Now, before I show you the system, I need to show you what the system's actually running. Because I use Claude for my business means nothing on its own. What actually matters is the business that's sitting underneath it and where and how AI comes in. So let me walk you through both of my main businesses first, then I'll show you exactly where Claude sits inside each one. And I promise you, it's simpler than what you think it is. Now, I run two main businesses. My first one and the main one is Autoploy, which is my AI automation agency, where businesses come to us drowning in manual work and rebuild them AI agents, automations, and full operating systems that run in the background. So lead generation, AI assistants for the inbox, content automation, pipelines, copywriting systems, stuff like that, right? And it's all done for you. My second main business is Autoploy Academy. That's my community, and it's for the other half of you, the people who don't want to hire an agency because you actually want to build an AI agency or AI business for yourself. Now, here's the important part, and this is the bit I want you to actually take away. Autoploy is not complicated. People assume an agency is this huge messy machine with 100 moving parts. It isn't. My entire business is 4 steps. That's it, 4. And once you see them laid out, you'll understand why I've been able to automate so much of it. Okay, so look, here is my entire 4-step framework. Step number 1, get clients on a call. Step number 2, close them, meaning they actually pay. Step number 3, deliver the project and the project deliverables. And step number 4, and I think people miss out on this a lot, is that make sure they are extremely happy with what we delivered. Okay, that's the whole agency. That's the whole first main business that I do. I mean, everything I do every single day sits inside one of those 4 boxes. And if it doesn't, it's not work, right? It's probably just gonna be procrastination or some distraction dressed up as work. And my role specifically is steps 1 and 2. Getting clients and closing them. That's my whole job in my own company, because I've got a team for the rest of the steps. My co-founder Jaden leads the technical delivery. I've got a whole senior development team, and Jacob is our project manager and lead of client relations. So he's the one making sure step 4 is actually completed, okay? And the reason 6 people can carry the workload we carry is that Claude is quietly doing the rest of the work that we would need without it. Okay, so let me describe the actual system I run first, and then I'll break each individual piece of it down properly. My job is getting clients. And I get clients from exactly 2 places, YouTube and referrals. That's it. There is no third channel, there's no secret code email machine or no paid ads or no agency growth hack that I use, right? It's just those 2. And those 2 work completely differently, which is why I want you to see them separately. YouTube is the one that is almost entirely automated. The ideation process, finding what video to make, is completely done by Claude, right? The scripting and the hook writing is also completely done by Claude. The only thing I'm actually doing in that entire pipeline is sitting down and recording it like I am doing right now. That's my whole job on the content side. Referrals are the opposite, right? Referrals are not automated, and they will never be, because a referral is a human being who liked what we built telling another human being about it. So let me walk you through both, starting with the one that runs itself. Okay, I'm gonna start with YouTube because it's the bigger one, and it's the one that is more automated, so you're gonna learn as much as possible from this. I have scheduled tasks in Claude that run on a schedule whether I'm awake or not, and the job of those tasks is finding me the ideas. And if you know anything about making content or have any experience with it, finding the ideas of making content is a pain in the ass, right? And I'll show you exactly how that works in a second, because it's the part most people get it wrong. Therefore, their content doesn't go viral or have any sort of traction. But once I have the idea, I run my scriptwrite skill in Claude. Now, if you don't know what's a skill, quick definition, since I'm gonna say this word about 40 times in the rest of this video. A skill is a job instruction. It's a set of directions you write one single time that teaches Claude how to do one specific job your way at your standard forever without you re-explaining it ever again. My scriptwrite skill is built off the scripts that I've already performed well on this channel. So it knows my structure, it knows my pacing, and it knows what my hooks look like that actually hold people's attention, which matters more than everything else, because the first 30 seconds of a YouTube video decides the entire video's performance. Okay, so for the ideation part, which is probably the most annoying part as a content creator, to find content in your niche, and what I use is Referrals. This is the URL. You just click in the link in the description, and basically what it does is that it has this huge database that allows me to connect it with Claude to find the outliers in this industry, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. So all you gotta do once you sign in, you gotta go to API keys here, and then I'm gonna generate another one. I'm gonna say video demo number 2. And once you generate your API key, you want to go to Claude. So I open up Claude here. I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to go to connectors. I'm going to add one, add a custom one. I'm going to name it Verlo, the URL. Copy the URL here. And I'm going to copy it here. Press connect. And then press authorize. And then there we go. And now we are connected with Verlo. Okay, so once Verlo is connected, we want to go to Claude here. I'm going to paste this in and I'm going to say use the Verlo AI connector to bind actual content that has been outliers. And then now what Verlo has spitted back to me is the content that has performed well in the AI startup space. And as you can see the real proof here, 16,000 subscribers, 354,000 views. So that's a huge outlier for that channel. So I know that this content, idea could be something that I want to replicate or, kind of add my own twist when I create a YouTube video about the sort. So if you're ever going to be using content, I really do suggest you guys to use Verlo connected to your Claude, link in the description so you can get access to this tool. Okay, the other channel, referrals. I have gotten over 20 referrals from existing clients alone, 20, from people we've already done a good job for. And the only reason that happens is when you have a good team around you. Jaden, who's responsible on all development processes, my senior development team on the building processes, Jacob, making sure the client actually feels looked after for throughout the entire development process. Referrals aren't a marketing channel. They're a symptom of delivery being good, but everything else around those conversations, I use Claude for. I've got a skill that writes proposals, a skill that builds out offers, a skill that writes the follow-ups when someone goes quiet on me that has proven to get a high response rate. All of them loaded with the versions that have already worked, so they're not really inventing anything. They're just reusing whatever converted before and personalizing it to the client. And that's a pattern I want you to take from this. Anything I find myself doing more than twice becomes a skill now in Claude. If you've done a job twice and it came out roughly the same both times, that isn't a task anymore. That's a skill that you should be doing and creating inside Claude. Now, I've mentioned the proposal skill, but let me tell you something about that skill. It saves me so much freaking time and effort. Let me visualize it for you, okay? When I get on a sales call, the client tells me all about their struggles, their pain points, what they want to do with the business to be automated. Now, if AI didn't exist, I would actually have to take notes and stuff, right? But I'm not writing notes during it either. I just use Notion AI to capture the meeting notes for me, so I'm actually presenting it in the conversation instead of just typing while somebody tells me their problems. And the second that call ends, I take those notes I get from Notion and drop them straight into Claude alongside my proposal skill. And out comes the proposal shaped by what they actually said on the call, right? Not what I vaguely remember what they said. And after Claude generates me the proposal, I might, look over it and then I send it. And even the message I send it with is a skill because I have one message that has converted clients over and over again. So I just don't have to rewrite it. I just reuse that kind of format and structure. So to recap, a call ends, proposal goes out the same evening. That speed on its own closes deals because most agencies take a week to send anything. And by then the excitement from the client is already gone, right? You want to be fast when you do these type of things. Now, underneath all that good stuff I already have with Claude lies the most important and the secret weapon that I have, and it's my Obsidian second brain. Now, if you don't know what Obsidian is just this free open source thing where it's a folder of text files that's sitting on your computer and runs locally on your computer. There's no subscription, you don't need to log in. And inside my Obsidian second brain is everything about me and my business, which basically allows Claude to understand in a new chat about whatever I'm talking about. So every client, where they're at in their development process, my YouTube channel, every video I've made, what performed well, what flopped, Autoploy Academy, and everything inside it, my meeting notes from every single call or sales call that I have, my finances, all the backend stuff that nobody sees. Claude is connected to all that information, and Claude even maintains most of that for me, which means I have scheduled tasks that keeps updating the Obsidian second brain information constantly. So the brain learns as the business develops. It's not like a snapshot that I wrote once in March and then forgot about it. It grows in the background while I grow as well, which sounds like a small thing, but it really isn't. A second brain that's 3 weeks stale will confidently hand you the wrong answer in a Claude chat, and then you'll act on it without checking, because why would you check your own notes? Okay, so here's what that actually does for me on a day-to-day basis. I open Claude and I say, pull up everything on this client, and it knows them, not vaguely, but properly, because meaning what they bought, what we promised them, what was said on that last call I had with them, where the project's at. Or I say, build me a company brochure, and it knows my business inside and out, because all of it is sitting inside right there waiting in my Obsidian second brain. I don't need a brief about it in a new chat. I'm just asking. Now, if you compare that to what most people are doing, they open a fresh chat, type, write me a proposal, and then you'll get back something completely generic, and then think that AI is overrated, and then go back doing it by hand. You're starting from zero context every single time, and then you're surprised the output reads like a stranger wrote it. Fix the context and you fix the output. That is the whole game, and it's a part nobody wants to do because writing your business down is boring and costs you a weekend, right? But I highly recommend you just do the boring weekend once, have Claude schedule tasks to constantly update it, and I promise you, you will not regret using that time to build your Obsidian second brain or Notion second brain. So that's pretty much how I use Claude to run my $25,000 a month AI businesses. But if you want to learn more about how to get clients and build out your own AI agency or AI business, my academy's link is below. Also check out the Referrals AI tool. It genuinely helps me so much on the content side, and you probably wouldn't be watching this video without it. I would really highly suggest you use the tool if you're ever going to be considering doing content marketing. But yeah, like the video, subscribe. I hope you got some good value out of this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.